Hello, and welcome to The Bucket, the movie review show where we try to find the greatest movie of all time. This is Bucket Bells. We are currently on our little adventure watching three awesome Christmas movies over the month of December, and this week is very, very special because we watched Jim Carrey's, directed by Ron Howard, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which was crazy.
Yeah, wild.
I did not know Ron Howard directed it.
Yeah.
Ron Howard is everywhere. That guy's
Really?
He is everywhere. He's in Arrested Development. He's in The Grinch.
Wait,
Everywhere.
is he an actor as well, or just
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's Ron Howard. Strange,
Yeah.
actually. I'm
I
Ben.
think Bryce Dallas is Howard. I'm Rachel.
I'm calling. Great. Awesome. Now you know.
That's-
This is
now
The
you guys
Bucket.
know.
Smooth as ever, everybody. We keep it professional. Sorry,
silk.
I really jumped in there. Continue on our thoughts about Ron Howard because I didn't really.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, my thoughts are, I would say within the first 5 minutes of this movie, seeing all of the Who's in the prosthetics and obviously Jim Carrey, I want to know what their prosthetic budget was. I am desperate to know what their prosthetic budget was.
So there's not a human in this
Everybody,
movie.
there is not. They're all Who's and Grinches
Yeah.
and dogs.
And who's are terrifying. The Grinch was pretty scary at some points. Did you guys notice that throughout the movie, his eyes started yellow and then slowly started to hue shift into red till the very end? I thought that was awesome.
Yes.
The Grinch, and I feel
It was
like
very cool.
colorful movie, a lot of shots that are very dark, and just seeing the Grinch's glowing red eyes in the dark was so disconcerting. Oh my god.
Did we pick another Christmas horror movie?
Black Christmas? But
Man.
this is definitely
Black Christmas and The Grinch are two Christmas horror movies, yes.
We'll see if Holdovers is scary. Let's hope. Yeah. Not a
Scary
human.
in your heart.
Scary in your heart.
Not a human.
Not a human to be seen. Who's just have a funky little nose, and I'm sorry to say right off the bat here, but who's are kind of thick, right? Did you guys notice that who's kind of had large hips?
Hey, so no, I didn't realize that at all.
Really, every single one of them kind of
No.
was.
So, I think you're just a pervert and you're body shaming.
No.
You're canceled.
Oh no.
You're canceled.
Rachel, far from shaming. I didn't say it was a negative
Let the
thing that
man
the Who's
speak.
were thick. Thank you, Colin. Our Anchorman defender is coming to my defense now. No. I didn't say it was a bad thing that the Who's were thick. Just that it's something that I noticed in this film. The Grinch as well.
'Cause you're
The
a
Grinch as
pervert.
well. Okay. Well,
The
come on.
Grinch
now.
is sick. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Jim Carrey had crazy butt prosthetics.
Oh my god. So we start in the beautiful, beautiful town of Whoville. And Whoville, so cool. I loved all the Who tech. It being in live action was fun. All the cars, the little weird bicycles that are super tall. And we
The
meet
architecture, the houses,
Yeah,
phenomenal.
for sure.
Their budget, I did have to look it up because I was losing my mind. It was $123 million.
Oh
And
no.
I think half of that went to the Grinch prosthetics. And sorry, before we get into it,
Please.
most of you guys know the story that Jim Carrey had to undergo training, the same training that FBI agents go to withstand torture, because putting on the Grinch suit and the Grinch prosthetics was so tumultuous for him. You guys have heard that, right?
No, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
not.
Oh, I've
Oh.
heard. Yeah, it's a miracle this movie.
Well,
even
okay.
got made, dude. I can't
Yes,
believe
it
it's
is.
not-
Wow.
It took hours. If I remember right, it was 6 hours or 8 hours or something.
In
to
the
get
chair.
into full Grinch. Yeah, to get full Grinched. Anyways, sorry.
To
back
get
to the synopsis
Grinched.
I had to share.
Yeah, well, arguably in this film, we have two main characters. Of course, Cindy Lou Who, and obviously the Grinch. I feel like Cindy Lou Who is really, she's present in this movie. We see Cindy kind of struggling. She doesn't really know the meaning of Christmas. She's trying to talk to her father, the postman, and his name is something crazy. Lou
It's
Lou
just
Who.
Lou.
Yeah, it's Lulu who.
Lulu who?
And I think they take each other's first names when they marry. Because there's Augustus Mayhew, who, spoilers, later on proposes to Martha Mayhew, but says that she's gonna be Martha Augustus Hoover. So, like, I think there's some strange, I mean, you know, not to diss Who culture, but there's some strange name switching here. And Lulu Who is, of course, married to Betty Lou who has Lou in her middle name. And all of their last names is Who. Are you following? Sorry, I just want to make sure everybody's following. Are we on the same level here?
I'll act
Bro,
like I am.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, a lot of Who.
It's a
A lot of who.
I feel like I should confess right up front that I'm a big Grinch fan. I think the Grinch is a really fun Christmas character. He's always been my favorite Christmas character. All my favorite Christmas movies are Grinch movies, and this was a hoot for me to finally get around to watching the live action version. A hoot, if you will.
You're a Grinch apologist.
I am a Grinch apologist. I love the Grinch. Speaking of the Grinch, we meet the man himself. There's a few things about the Grinch. He is as cuddly as a cactus and as charming as an eel. Slippery as an eel as well. Yeah. He lives lives at the top of Mount Crumpet, this evil looking mountain, and he is just miserable. The Grinch, spoilers, he's mean. This movie sees a mean Grinch, just blatant animal abuser. We should get off the rip. Poor Max goes through it in this film.
Max is his dog that lives at the top of the mountain with him. I'd like to make a note. Further in the movie, we get a lot of Grinch lore. We never find out how he got Max. Max is just
I guess that's true. Yeah,
we don't know. Max is just taken for granted every step of the way.
Each Grinch movie adds a little bit to the Grinch lore, and the ending changes a little bit. We can discuss the other Grinch films later on in the episode, but the Grinch is a story that can be told a lot of different ways, and there's no wrong way to tell the story. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, the Grinch decides to go down to Whoville. He's all grumpy. He's a mean guy. He goes into the mailroom, is pranking everybody. He's kind of throwing mail all over the place, trying to, get things disorderly for the busy holiday season. And then he is caught by Cindy Lou Who. He kind of is trying to scare her, trying to be all menacing, trying to keep up the Grinch facade, He likes that people do not enjoy his presence. He scares Cindy. She falls into, this big mail compactor machine. And Max kind of is barking at the Grinch, and the Grinch, guys, the Grinch has a heart in this moment, and he saves Cindy Lou Who. This is kind of the titular event of the film because Cindy Lou Who is ever endlessly grateful for the Grinch, and the Grinch kind of runs away, wraps her in some wrapping paper, and is like, "No, I'm mean. You should be scared. Whatever. I wasn't trying to save you." And Cindy Lou Who, from that point on, starts to do some investigating. Turns out, guys, she visits an old a lesbian couple, right? An old gay couple.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Who.
Not even subtext. That's just text.
Awesome, by the way, for 2000.
Okay.
Who raised the Grinch? Lesbians raised the Grinch.
Lesbians raised the Grinch. Anyways, I'd like to make a note here.
Please.
When we meet the Grinch, when we meet baby Grinch, the lesbians are having a swinging party. Everyone's dropping their keys into a bowl.
Yeah.
So that's a euphemism for swinging. And I say, what? Also, later in the movie, the Grinch says, and I don't understand how they got away with that in a PG movie. Anyways.
The Grinch should not say such a thing. Yeah.
Grinch, don't call them.
No. Yeah, and the Grinch, canonically an evil baby. I mean, kind of right away, he's wanting to hurt people. Also, guys.
Yes, I was thinking about this.
Can I do something?
Please call it, please.
The baby tier list. We need to update the list of babies.
We do have to throw.
I'm gonna be so honest. I love Baby Grinch. Can I do something a little experimental right now?
Please. Yeah, he's so scary.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. We're gonna try this.
If you'd like me to just show an image, let's see here if this could be the move as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
This is
Yeah, click on
Baby
the one
Grinch.
that's. Oh,
Where is
it's
it?
a little
This one
fuzzy.
is like a canonical. Oh no, this is canonical Baby Grinch. Hold on,
He is
that
so
one's dark.
scary. Yeah, that's our baby
He
Yeah.
is
Grinch.
so scary, but I am a Baby Grinch apologist through and through. I am
Oh.
nothing if not a Baby Grinch apologist.
I'll say,
Honestly, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. I'll say it.
yeah,
He's kind
yeah.
of cute. I really like Baby Grinch.
Baby Grinch does disprove the theory that everybody's born good, though, because the Grinch is an evil child, which is, it's hard to see.
That's
It
true.
really is hard to see.
It is. It's hard to see
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, this film is unique to any other Grinch film because we get a Grinch origin story. We see little Grinch, the child Grinch, which a little scary as well, is in school. He has a big old fat crush on, what's her name? I just said it.
Martha May.
Yes,
Martha May.
Martha
Martha
May.
May.
We get a love interest for the Grinch in this film, which is you really love to see it.
Yes.
The Grinch deserves love. Martha May, who she admittedly does have a crush on the Grinch as well. But yeah, they're in class. Class is very Christmas forward. They're worrying about the big Christmas gift exchange. So the Grinch goes back home to his lovely mom's, breaks some family heirlooms, and crafts a beautiful little Christmas angel. Please, yeah.
Can I? Everybody calls him the Grinch, and then like we see like a little chalk nameplate. His name is also the Grinch. I would like
Yeah.
to know if like his
He's a
mothers
the.
named him the Grinch. I don't know. At one point, like Cindy Lou is like Mr. Grinch. I don't understand what his name is.
Is he a mister?
But
His
I'd
first
like
name
to think.
the,
Is he a Mister? Is
The
his
first
first
name
name
the,
Is
last name Grinch.
The teacher calls him Mr. Grinch at one point as well, while he's a child.
Yes.
Which I thought was strange.
Yes.
But the Grinch
I
is
just-
delivered on a little, like, flying device, and that's how babies are made in Who Land. So I maybe assume there's a plaque that says his name is the Grinch. You can only assume.
Then who decided his name? Did God decide his name was the Grinch?
Well, God decides all
has
of our
favorites
names.
Then. In the Who universe, that means that God has favorites, and Grinch is not one of the favorites.
Yeah, Grinch is not. Grinch is not. Yeah. His name is, we'll say first name Grinch, and then he goes by the or Mister. You can also just call him Grinch if you like, if you're
okay.
friends with him. But
If you're
yeah.
friends with him,
yeah.
you can call him Grinch.
We also meet the Grinch's childhood bully and also the future mayor of Whoville, Augustus May Who. And this guy is a real mean kid. He's making fun of the Grinch because the Grinch has a beard, which, valid. That's a little strange. Also, what
He's
is
8 years old and got a beard.
the Grinch isn't a Who? Like, how did he
No.
accidentally get delivered to Whoville? Like, he's some sort of susical creature, but we don't see any other
Is
creatures other than Who's.
because they try to explain it. There's like a scene in the post office where Cindy Lou Who is like, "What is the Grinch?" And her dad's like, "Well, he's a Who." "Well, he's not a Who." And and then Cindy Lou is like, "He's a what?" And her dad's like, "Exactly, he's a what?" And I'm just like, "No, that's not. You don't get away with that. Tell me what the Grinch is."
They're
all
just
right?
not. He's just an ancient being.
They're
We
not
we
gonna.
no one really knows what the Grinch is.
No one really knows.
But yeah, in an attempt to woo Martha May, the Grinch attempts shaving for the first time, and he's chopped. Unfortunately, the Grinch really
Bless his little Grinch heart.
yeah, a lot of little razor nicks all over his face. He has a little TP all over himself. He goes to class the next day with like a paper bag over his face. The teacher is like kind of bullying him a little bit, like, "Mr. Grinch, take off that bag," and he's trying to cover his face. Turns out he's chopped. The whole class starts making fun of him. And the
Even
Grinch.
the teacher's making fun
The
of him
teacher
too.
is. It's
She's
cruel.
like laughing at him.
The Grinch
It
pops
is.
off. The Grinch really pops off. He destroys the classroom. He starts raging. He destroys his Christmas gift. And then he runs out of the school, runs up to the top of Mount Crumpet, and begins his life of solitude, which, I don't know, a well enough origin story, I guess. He messed up shaving and becomes evil forever.
Do you think that because his moms are lesbians, that he didn't know how to shave because his mom's never taught him how to shave.
Wow. That's actually huge implications.
What if this is actually, like, yes, he had lesbian moms, but what if this is, like, a teaching moment where it's like, if you're a lesbian, don't have kids or else they're gonna end up like the Grinch. What if this is actually a homophobic movie?
Is this really correct Christmas movie? I need a moment to think about this.
I really was like, cool that there's a lesbian couple, but a little strange that their child turned out evil. Like, not the greatest representation there, but, you know, spoilers, but they all make up in the end, so it's okay. It's okay.
They all make up.
But yeah, Cindy learns about this story, and she wants things to be, she wants to make things right with the Grinch. She wants the Grinch to return back to Whoville, have all of his friends again. So she decides to nominate him for the Holiday Cheermeister. It's this big role in the big Who Christmas celebration. The mayor, Augustus, is strongly against this, and we're introduced to something called the Book of Who. And the Book of Who, tell me if this sounds familiar. The Book of Who is a way for the mayor to bust it out anytime he needs to justify hating someone, including the Grinch. And that's super, super strange. It's just something to think about. So it's good that the Who's have
something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to chew on. You know, put that in your back pocket.
Something to Who on. It's something to Who on. The Who's are a deeply religious people. Also, the mayor's assistant is down bad for this mayor. Can we say the mayor's assistant is fighting tooth and nail to
he wants to boink the mayor.
He really does. He really does.
It's a little ridiculous.
It is. Yeah, so, you know, the whole town is like, I don't know, the mayor really doesn't like it. Sorry, please.
Hey, if the Who are deeply religious people...
And they are.
And they celebrate Christmas. And they are. And they celebrate Christmas, does that mean there's a Who Jesus? And a Who God? And a Who Holy Ghost?
See, Santa Claus is human, right? Santa Claus is just a magical human, though.
I don't know. We don't know.
We don't see Santa. I mean, we see him briefly, but from far away through binoculars. The Grinch is creeping on him.
He could have a screwed up prosthetic.
True. I just didn't see his hip, so we don't know if he's a Who or not. Because all the Who's have childbearing hips.
That's true.
But yeah.
It's just how they're built.
It's just how they're built. It's just how they're built.
It's just how they are.
Oh yeah. We get some banger songs in this movie as well. I think at this point we get the Grinch's song Up in Mount Crumpet. It's the Mean One, Mr. Grinch song, which is awesome. And Where Are You Christmas as well.
From this movie?
I don't think from this movie. It must have been from. That might be worth. I don't know.
No,
but
they wrote Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch for the TV special.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
They just kind of made a revamped, like, 2000s big band swing revival version of it for this movie.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun.
Oh, yes. And also, with the Benedict Cumberbatch one, they had Tyler, the Creator, do the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, which is insane.
The Benedict Cumberbatch version, like, is really, really good. I like that version a lot. That one, we were maybe going to discuss this later. And that one, the Grinch gets with Cindy Lou Who's mom at the end.
Oh my god, Grinch stepdad?
He's the dad, he's the Grinch that stepped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Forgot about that.
The plot in that one is that Cindy Lou Who has a single mom.
This is my step Grinch.
Yeah.
Oh, good for her though. Good for her. Why do we feel the need to have the Grinch have a love interest? Can't the Grinch be Arrow 8?
I mean, he could be, but it's more funny to see this silly green furry man have somebody that's so insatiably attracted to him, you know? Martha Mayo being in love with the Grinch since, like, childhood is the funniest bit in this movie.
It is pretty funny. Martha May is a baddie, too. I mean, she is.
She is a baddie.
Yeah.
She's got a fashion sense, too.
She does. She does. She does.
And
But
her
yeah.
lights on her house.
Oh, with her little light
I
gun,
didn't even mention.
all the hoot tech,
Oh
awesome,
yes,
awesome.
her light gun.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we see the Grinch's cave. The Grinch has an awesome setup. He's kind of like an engineer, an artifabrian. He's really created a life for himself where he does not lift a finger. The dog, however, does do a lot of work around that cave. Which is unfortunate for, themes of the movie. But yeah, Cindy Lou Who travels up to Mount Crumpet, invites the Grinch to come down and be the Christmas cheermeister. And she mentions that Martha May's gonna be there. The Grinch gets all nervous, gets all shy. The Grinch then shoots Cindy Lou Who down the garbage like tube that leads up and down from Whoville to Mount Crumpet, which it's more of an elevator than a chute. Because it goes both ways, which is awesome. But yeah, the Grinch is really hesitant about going. We see some humanity in the Grinch as he has a full introvert breakdown right before going out to plans. He doesn't know what to wear. He doesn't know what to do. He ends up what I can only describe as killing a yodeler. He kills a yodeler and steals his outfit. That yodeler's dead, right? We don't
Yes.
Yeah, right?
There's no, because he what is it? He does the little shtick where he takes a cane and he grabs the mountain man by his neck.
We don't see it on screen,
There's
but
no
the
way that,
yodeler's
the Grinch-
gone.
I was gonna say there's no way that the Grinch didn't kill the yodeler, and I'm gonna say probably eat him.
Yeah.
Now that's just my reading
yeah.
into the Grinch, but
The
I
guy
feel like
eats
he definitely
glass
ate that
bottles.
yodeler.
He eats glass bottles.
Hey,
He
I
does.
remember
Raw onions.
He does.
He could eat.
when
people.
I was a
He could
kid,
eat hoops.
when he was munching on that glass bottle, I was so jealous when I was a kid because that sounds and don't look at me like that.
Sorry, continue.
And you're making faces. I was jealous. I also wanted to munch upon bottles. Let me live.
You wanted to be lead by the Grinch's example and eat glass.
Of course. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The Grinch is a meat eater as well because we see him carving the roast beef at the end, or the roast beast, I
That's
should
true.
say. So, yeah, the Grinch eats the
rare
yodeler,
who
confirmed.
roast beef.
Yeah. The Grinch goes down to the holiday cheermeister celebration. Everybody's really scared of him at first, but everybody starts coming around a little bit.
Everybody warms up to him after they see his lederhosen.
Yeah.
Because he is wearing lederhosen for a not insignificant part of this movie. He's wearing lederhosen.
He does rock that fit for quite a while. Yeah, so they kind of do the big celebration. They hoist him up on a chair. There's this bit where they are all feeding him their puddings, and a guy walks up to the Grinch and says, Yeah. A guy walks up to the Grinch and says, "This isn't pudding," and feeds him something, and then walks away.
Well, what is it?
What?
And then he keeps eating it.
Yeah. But yeah, the Grinch is kind of having a good time. He's goofing around. He's doing his Jim Carrey thing. And then the mayor, as a final gift to the Grinch, gives him an electric razor, the same model of razor that he used all those years ago when he cut his face and the Grinch became chopped. His origin story. And the Grinch is not very happy with this. The trauma starts to flood back in. And on top of all of this,
it's a trigger for him.
Yeah, it's a trigger.
I think that the Grinch has PTSD. And I don't think we talk enough about that.
He's a wounded character, for sure.
He is a wounded character.
Yeah.
I could fix him.
I could be Martha May. The Grinch could be mine.
I could be Martha May. Me and Martha May were this.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Martha May, good old Mayor Augustus decides to propose to Martha with this beautiful 3-tiered diamond ring and a car. Yeah, so the mayor offers a brand new car to Martha if she says yes to the proposal, and that's when the Grinch snaps. The Grinch keys the car with his long little hairy fingers. Yeah, sorry, continue.
His fingers, crazy. Second of all, we skipped over the part where the Grinch is launched face first into Martha May, who's boobs. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's straight in there, and she's enjoying it.
It's it's a film from 2000, and if Jim Carrey doesn't accidentally sexually harass someone, then it's not a Jim Carrey movie from 2000.
Then it's not a Jim Carrey movie from the
No,
2000s. Bless
tough.
his heart.
Tough for sure. I thought the Grinch was a better man than that. Could have gone up faster, buddy. Could
The
have gone
Grinch
up.
has sexual assault allegations.
Oh no!
Heartbreaking.
Oh no! I can't apologize for the Grinch. The Grinch
Yeah,
destroys
that's
the
embarrassing.
the Grinch just destroys the place. I mean, he burns down the tree. He starts. He crashes some cars. He causes quite a few explosions, and he scurries back up to Mount Crumpet and is like, "Hey, all in a good day's work. I've done the dang thing. All right." But then the Grinch sees that they have a backup tree and that Christmas is not canceled for the year, and the Grinch just can't have that. And at this point in the movie, guys, we get the name of the game, The Grinch Steals Christmas. He starts concocting his plan to dress up as Santa Claus. We all know his plot. Dress up as Santa Claus, go down after Santa's delivered all the presents, steal everything, and destroy Christmas for the Who's. And without gifts, Christmas is going to be gone, right? I mean, all the Who's seem to think that all the material stuff is what Christmas is about. So he thinks that Christmas is a material thing you can steal, which really gets down to the heart of the film. So yeah, with all of his high-tech stuff, his sleigh, he gets Max dressed up like a reindeer, abusive to be sure. The Grinch goes down to Whoville.
So sad.
It really is. Poor Max. He waits for Santa Claus to finish. He goes down to Whoville. He starts in Cindy Lou Who's house, and Cindy Lou Who goes down, and she catches the Grinch green-handed as he is stealing all of their stuff. The Grinch lies to her and basically is like, "Ho ho, I'm Santa. I'm just taking your tree for an inspection." And Cindy believes him. And that's this moment.
So he's like, "Oh, I'm Santa," and he's hiding behind the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
He is like gesturing with his little Grinchy paws. His Grinchy paws have little long little hairs out of it. So he's like, "Bah, bah, 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 I'm Santa," and then at one point, Cindy Lou Who she asks him, "What's the meaning of Christmas?"
Yeah.
"What's the meaning of Christmas, Santa?" And he goes through the tree and is like, "Vengeance!" And you see his face. She knows what the Grinch looks like. I don't know why she didn't put two and two together.
Maybe she just didn't want to believe it. Didn't want to believe that her friend, the Grinch, would do such a thing. But yeah, I think, he eventually is like, "Oh, what's the presents? Go upstairs." And Cindy Lou Who's all sad, like, "Huh, I thought you were going to say that. I guess Christmas isn't anything but the, material gifts." But yeah, the Grinch goes on his stealing spree. He goes through all the houses of Whoville, steals all their stuff. You guys know it. He goes into the ice chest. He steals all the feasts. And then he scurries up to the top of Mount Crumpet, where he is about to destroy all of the stuff by throwing it off the peak of the mountain. And that's when the Who's wake up. The Who's walk around Whoville, are all sad. The mayor is like, "Hey, someone robbed my house." The mayor is pretty angry, but everybody else is really solemn. He's talking to the cops.
What happens is that the cops, the one police
officer, right, the one police officer
in the
of
greater
Whoville.
Whoville area, was like, "I've been robbed. How embarrassing!" And then he hops into his little Who car. And then the Who car, or his little Who police mobile or whatever, is tied to the mayor's bed.
Must have been a Grinch sabotage.
Yes, a Grinch sabotage.
Yeah.
The police officer drives around, and the mayor's bed goes flying. They're driving around town. What is this movie? Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no. The "What is this movie" is a really appropriate reaction. Augustus the mayor is really quick to blame this all on the Grinch and says that Cindy Lou Who, it's all her fault because she's the one who invited Grinch to town. But Lou Who steps up and defends his daughter, reminding the town that Christmas is about more than gifts. All the Who's become inspired, they're all a happy, cheerful folk for the most part, and they start singing Christmas carols. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment. And Cindy Lou Who decides to go up to Mount Crumpet and visit the Grinch, because in her words, no one should be alone on Christmas. And at this point, started tearing up, and I didn't stop crying until the movie was over.
Wait, really?
No.
Okay, I was about to say no way.
No.
The Grinch
When
broke this man.
When Cindy Lou Who goes up to Mount Crumpet, she goes through this like elevator shaft system or whatever. We see a plaque that says "Dump it to Crumpet." I really liked that.
That is fun.
personally.
That is
That's
fun.
Just me.
Yeah,
I
he
quite
lives in
enjoyed
there. He
that.
lives in their like dumpster. He makes all of his technology out of their garbage, which is
Basically, yeah.
awesome. And he like mentions earlier on in the film that like he's like, oh, most of your guys' stuff will be thrown away within the year. Like Christmas isn't really about anything. I see what you guys throw away.
The man is green in two ways: green
Oh,
thumb,
yeah.
green skin.
Yeah, the Grinch
Yep.
is nothing except for eco-friendly.
I was gonna say reduce, reuse, recycle, baby. That's Grinch
yeah.
all the way.
That's the Grinch
I'm
way.
nothing if not.
Oh man.
Heck yeah.
Guys, we love the Grinch. Let's face it. We got a bunch of Grinch heads in the chat. Oh man. But yeah, we see the Grinch preparing to, destroy Christmas once and for all, and that's when he hears the singing from down below. And sorry, I wrote it down because it just was so touching. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And at that moment, the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes, and the Grinch learns empathy, which is awesome. And I think I think people's hearts growing 3 sizes would do a lot of good in the world. A lot of people should have an origin, moment like the Grinch has in this film. But yeah, the Grinch discovers the power of loving other people, which is so cool of him. But then he's like, oh no, my sleigh, it's gonna fall off and I'm gonna actually destroy all the presents. I don't want to do that anymore. So he runs up and he sees that Cindy Lou Who has climbed on top of the sleigh and is saying, hey, Mr. Grinch, I'm here to hang out with you. What's all this stuff, by the way? And the Grinch, in a beautiful, heroic moment, jumps on the sleigh and lifts it up. And it's kind of revealed that the Grinch is really, really strong, which is kind of cool,
Well,
right?
no, I think it was revealed when he was like destroying the classroom that he was really strong.
It's true.
That's like Martha May, who had the hugest crush on him, and was like, "Oh my!" when he like lifted something up when he was a child. And I remember this very distinctly because like the Grinch lifts up the sleigh, and then my partner was like, "Oh, if only Martha May was here to see this," and I said.
The Grinch is superhuman. The Grinch does have some abilities. He like jumps like a mountain goat up the mountain at one point. And not to mention his ingenious tech-minded skills as well. He really, I mean, the Grinch is a catch.
Ingenious.
The Grinch is a catch. I don't blame Martha May for wanting a piece of that Grinch. But yeah, he is able to ride the sleigh down back to Whoville, crashes through the town, barely stops right at the big tree in front of Cindy Lou Who's father. He surrenders himself to the police, but the police are like, you know what? You returned all the stuff. Everything's accounted for. Mr. Grinch, you're free to go.
You said you're sorry.
Yeah, you apologize,
Oh, yeah.
and that's all we need.
You apologize.
Which it's good for
And
the
that's the
Who's.
justice system.
It really is. It's good for the Who's to have a system of forgiveness in their town. But yeah, Martha May seeing the Grinch return and just seeing that body yada yada of his, decides to return the ring back to Augustus and falls for the Grinch. Jim Carrey has a awesome childish performance in this moment where he kind of jumps up and down, as you do when you pull a Who baddie like Martha May. Too much? I don't care. And yeah, guys, the Grinch stole Christmas, but he gave it back, god. And he invites everybody up to his cave in Mount Crumpet, and he carves the roast beast with Martha by his side. And that's the Grinch. The Grinch learns his lesson, and so do the Who's, which is very important. I feel like the original show is really about just the Grinch learning a lesson, but the Who's in this show as well. Cindy Lou Who kind of changes the hearts of her family and her townsfolk into believing that Christmas is more about the spirit of giving than getting. And yeah, that's the Grinch, baby. That's the Grinch. Guys, I love this. I love this. It was weird. I loved it, though.
I think this is the fastest we have ever gone through a synopsis.
Really? I'm glad. I'm glad.
Can I just say, while this movie was happening, I had to watch it in 2 parts. Because
you wanted to watch it twice, or?
No. We had to watch it in 2 parts because I think we made it to about an hour in, and I was like, oh, the movie must almost be done. No, we still had 45 minutes left in this movie. This movie is almost 2 hours long.
This movie is really long.
Ben made that synopsis sound like it went really quick. No, this movie is long, and sometimes it's just a lot.
It's an epic. I think that's what you're trying to say. It's an epic that takes place on a grand scale. It's a big Christmas cinematic spectacular.
It really is. It really is. I think the original one is 30 minutes. So this really extends what kind of story they're able to get out of the Grinch.
I'm gonna try and see how many pages the original Dr. Seuss picture book is.
You have it?
Oh my God! Wait, 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I've gathered a few things. I want to do a little Grinch and Tell. First, I have limited edition Grinch plushie. He has a little tuft here. No finger hair, which is a problem for me, but he does have his beard. He does have his famous Grinch beard. Nice. Oh, that mouse looks a little Grinch green down there. Sorry, I just wanted to mention. And then I have How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Dude, special edition. Dude, look at that.
Special edition. It's one of my most prized possessions.
That guy isn't even green.
No. In this one, it's like the original black and white.
Black, white, and red, baby.
Is there I thought there was some color in this.
Just get the reds. Huh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
We'll go to the
it's
page.
Probably cheaper to print that way, and it's an older book, so they probably have to worry about things like costs of ink and stuff.
There's the Who singing their beautiful song.
That's marvelous.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's an important object to me and my family. It's a tradition to have the Grinch book out during the holiday season.
Nice. That's wonderful.
Really?
It truly does warm the spirit.
We'll set up.
Phenomenal.
We'll set up Grinch Jr. right there. He kind of looks like Baby Grinch a little bit.
He does. Where do we put Baby Grinch on our bucket baby
So,
list?
Are we ranking our bucket babies? Let's call it bucket babies for sure. I think we have it labeled as film infants, but bucket babies.
I like film infants.
I think you coined the term film infants, Colin. I think that was the last episode deal with Ron Burgundy, baby.
Can I say something? I was reading the IMDb thing. The Grinch's, the hair on the Grinch suit is made out of yak hair.
What?
Oh.
That's yak hair, baby. His little, nasty, long, little hairy fingers is yak hair.
He's so gross. Oh, God. Can you imagine the Grinch working in the food industry? If someone with long hairy fingers gave me my food, I wouldn't touch it with a 36.5-foot pole. I certainly would not.
Please. Double glove right now.
Yeah, glove up, Grinch. Glove up, Grinch. Him carving the roast beast with his little hairy fingers touching the knife. Oh no. That's a bad Grinch.
No.
Horrible. Disgusting.
I'm gonna rate this movie too high. My favorite is obviously the original Grinch. I think that one takes the cake. But I do like the Benedict Cumberbatch version a lot. Cindy Lou Who was a little bit, I don't know. She had a good plot in the Benedict Cumberbatch one, and that one, her mom is a single mom, and all she wants for Christmas is for some help for her mom. So when she sneaks downstairs and sees the Grinch, first time she's encountered the Grinch the entire movie, by the way. She sees the Grinch, she asks him for some help, and he's like, go back to bed, kind of similar deal. But then in the morning, when he returns Christmas, he delivers her promise and he gives some help to her mother by sitting next to her during Christmas dinner, and it can only be assumed that Step Grinch is incoming. Oh man,
It's insane.
Okay.
it really is.
Can I talk about the prosthetics real quick?
Yeah,
Yes.
rose for me, by the way. Huge rose for
Okay.
me was prosthetics. Who hips? Oh,
The prosthetics. The prosthetics were insane, and apparently everybody who was in like who prosthetics, they had to like work with somebody in order to like get comfortable with the prosthetics and everything like that.
so everyone.
Because they were just like so everybody. Because it was like so suffocating. And then what was it? Jim Carrey in total while they were filming this movie spent 92 days in Grinch makeup, right? Took 2 hours in the morning to get on, 1 hour in the evening to get off. And he always equates it to what he thinks is being buried alive.
Oh.
And when he first tried on the Grinch like thing, he was so uncomfortable that apparently he like kicked a hole in the wall, and he's like, I can't do this. I can't be the Grinch. So yeah.
It must have enhanced his performance of being like an angry guy though, because I would imagine that must be torture, being an entire film day in that prosthetics. You can't even like go get a snack at like the crafty table or anything. You're just absolutely caked with makeup. Poor guy.
You're Grinched up.
He is Grinched
guy.
up. He is Grinched up. Yeah. Well, do you guys want to talk about some roses and thorns about the Grinch? I can start by talking about I think the practical effects and just the artistry of all like the different sets that they built. It was a beautiful, very stylized movie. I think they really hammered home all the like funky Dr. Seuss technology. It was a very, very Seussian movie, which I thought was very, very fun. The makeup, the Who hips was huge for me. And you could definitely tell as well that this.
Don't call them Who hips.
I'm gonna keep calling them Who hips. You could tell as well that this was like filmed mostly on a sound stage. There's like a lot of parts where they're walking in the snow, and the snow is just so obviously not snow, which makes sense for filming a movie. But it didn't feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't feel like a lot of green screen was used in this movie. It felt like they built a lot of that town, and it looked cool. They really had like a lot of fun little practical bits with all like the props and all that jazz. So yeah, that was a huge rose for me, was just the production of it all. The Seussness of it all. I think this doing a live action Grinch is a daunting task, but I think they did the best that they could working in 2000. So yeah, there's my big love for this film.
There was supposed to be more live action Dr. Seuss movies.
Really?
So they did this one. They did How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Then they did Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers as Mr. Cat.
That's right.
Dr. Seuss's widow saw the Cat in the Hat and said, no more. We can never do live action again.
She shut it
Mike
down.
Myers screwed it all up for all of us. She shut it down. She prohibited any more live action Dr. Seuss adaptations because of the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
No.
We were supposed to have more. We were supposed to have greatness.
I don't think I realized that was Mike Myers. It makes sense that the Silly Boys of Hollywood, Jim Carrey and Mike Myers are, I think, the only people that could do these big Dr. Seuss characters like the Grinch and the Cat in the Hat. A huge roast for Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey crushed it. Jim Carrey, his sense of humor is the perfect way to do the Grinch.
I truly believe that he was meant to be a green person. Like, with the mask.
Oh no! Yeah.
Like with the mask and with the Grinch, I think he just fits into them so well. I think that's how like God intended him to be. And then, like something happened on his way down in his little Who basket, and he became like a white man instead. But I think he was supposed to be green all along.
He was supposed to be raised by lesbians as well, but
He was, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, any more roses and thorns, guys?
I kind of have
The
a thorn.
thorn.
Oh, please, go
I
Okay,
ahead.
go
kind of
Colin.
do. There are a lot of scenes in this movie where like it is very impressive that they're managing to like, the production design of it all very impressive. They just built Whoville. That's sick. That's cool. The camera moves around a lot
It
in this movie.
does. It does.
It
Like
does.
it is a little disorienting at first how much the camera is like moving around, and like most of the shots are like not like still shots, like they're at some kind of a slanted angle. It's
Mm-hmm.
in some way, shape, or form. Most of the
I
movie
like that
just
you had
kind
to
of looks like
demonstrate that.
this. Okay,
They
all the
they do that
time.
all the time, though. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Zooming in,
Yeah.
the camera's never really steady. It's just kind of always moving like that. It's kind of a lot to take in, which works in a lot of different ways. Like the scene at the beginning where you're seeing all the Who shoppers buying all their Who presents, and then you meet Cindy Lou Who and Cindy Lou Who's Who dad at the post office, and it's just
Lou.
like really crowded and chaotic, and he's sliding back and forth on a Beauty and the Beast type
Yeah.
ladder on wheels,
Mm-hmm.
like it works for that. It works for that because it's disorienting. It really makes you feel like you're shopping for the holidays in all the worst ways possible, right? But
Yeah.
it's just kind of a lot. You finish with the movie, and for me, I was like, I need some ibuprofen. Like this is a
Yeah, that's
dizzying
fair.
movie at points, which is like fun and fine and colorful, and I don't know, something with like the the nearly 2 hour runtime
It's
being
so
shot
long.
like that.
It's so long.
This is not a movie I could watch every Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Which is good
No.
and fine. There are two other very good Grinch adaptations to pull from, right?
Yeah.
But this one is definitely the most indulgent experience, and that's kind of a thorn. But it's also kind of a rose because it's just impressive that they built all this and they managed to capture so much of it in film, and it's like a weird, cartoony, wacky experience. It makes it feel surreal in a way that like it wouldn't be if they shot it in a more, I don't know, standard way where it's just like still shot of a man slowly lurking around his house. No, the camera is zooming in and out like this. It's
Yep.
just going full force.
In
Yeah.
my, I feel like if they kept the camera stationary, it would read a lot more like a horror movie than if they had fun with the camera movements. I think I really like the way the camera is, like the cinematography
It
is,
is
the
funky.
cinematography,
Cinematography.
Cinematography.
the
Yeah.
cinematography. I would say that a thorn for me is like this is a kids movie and it's supposed to be a kids movie. There are so many adult jokes.
There
And like
are. That's
I
2000 for you, though. They
understand.
really
I
just.
was just about to say, it's the 2000s. They love putting in their adult humor. They're like, we gotta throw something in for the parents in the audience. It feels like the entire movie is supposed to be for the parents for the audience, or like jokes for or the parents in the audience, and then like sprinklings of like kid jokes in
Yeah.
there. You know,
There is
that's kind of
a.
how it feels to me.
There was one moment where a child, like the Grinch, is delivered with a bunch of other kids in little basket umbrellas, and a basket umbrella lands on the porch of someone's house, and the dad comes out and he's like, "Honey, our baby's here. He looks like your boss."
Yeah,
Dude, I lost my mind when that
That was
happened.
funny.
I was like, that's actually one of the funniest jokes in the movie.
It
Thorn,
is, it
I
is.
can agree with, but that part can stay. That is funny. That is awesome. I'm so glad that's in the
well,
movie.
Yeah, Thorn for the
wait, because
runtime
I
as
can
well.
appreciate. Yes, Thorn for the
This
runtime.
movie
I
was
can
too long.
appreciate. It's too long. I was my partner was asking me, he was like, well, do you have to watch it? Like, you've seen it before. And I was like, I couldn't tell you what happens. I don't know why it takes an hour and 45 minutes to tell the story of the Grinch. Because 40 minutes in, I was like, we're almost done. No, we still have an hour to go.
They have to add a lot of plot in order to flush out this story. It's really not
There's a
that
lot
long.
of plot.
The Benedict
And it's
Cumberbatch
like,
one is an hour and 30 minutes though, so it's not far off base, but they throw some other stuff in there. I will say, I think I did like the 2018 animated one more than this version. I think that one is a cleaner version. I think it is more of like a kiddie movie though. This movie was a little bit more Carrie raunch to it, which
is,
it
but
was
yeah.
fun, but
I don't know.
I
The
haven't
Benedict
seen the
Cumberbatch
2018 one.
Grinch. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go
The
call it. You got it.
Benedict Cumberbatch
You're good.
Grinch is like, it's weird because it's kind of like trying to split the difference. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's kind of reactionary in a way to just like, well, this one's like The Grinch just sucks, and he's evil, and he's weird. And in the 2018 Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch, he's just kind of a guy with a bad American accent that doesn't have very many friends.
Yeah, he like goes into town and people like try to talk to him in that version. And this one, he like has to hide from the people because he is a monster on the mountain.
Yeah, like he's still mean. He still pulls a very wide variety of pranks on the Who's throughout the Christmas season.
You guys,
But he doesn't seem
you
as
know
mean as the
that
narration says he is, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
It's a little.
You know
it's a
that
little
Taylor
weird.
Swift song
No.
where it's like, everybody is a sexy baby and I'm a monster on the hill? That's kind of
Yeah.
what this movie is. Do you know what I'm talking about, Ben?
Yeah,
No,
anti-hero,
but-
yeah.
Oh.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero.
Wait,
Yes,
someone
'cause
someone
it's
should
a-
make an
it's a
edit
song.
of the Grinch to that song, please.
Oh,
Short
no.
form
Yes, you're
video
so right.
content creators
Alright.
edit Jim Carrey's The Grinch to Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. And
Anti-hero.
you'll be my hero forever.
He is an anti-hero. He really is.
Yeah. He is an anti-hero. Because, yeah, that's a song lyric from Taylor Swift is everybody is a sexy baby and I'm a monster on the hill. That's the whole Grinch.
Wow.
That's Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
You think Taylor Swift had the Grinch in mind when she was writing the song? Or when other people
I
were
think
writing the
I
song?
think she did, yeah.
There's
think
really
so.
no other
I'm pretty sure,
explanation.
yeah. No, there's
That's
not. Because
awesome.
why would you write such a horrible lyric like that and not have the Grinch in mind? Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Well,
All
actually-
the Swifties are gonna get me.
Massive sidebar, but it's a 30 Rock reference. She's directly referencing
Oh.
a 30 Rock episode with
Oh,
that
word.
lyric. The problem is 30 Rock is like a 20-year-old TV series that isn't on the air anymore, and was kind of directly
Literally.
eclipsed by The Office, so not a lot of people remember it even exists. But
Makes
apparently Taylor
sense.
Swift does.
Huh.
Anyway, sidebar over.
Guys, should we, yeah, does anybody else have any more Roses and Thorns? I'll say Rose for Where Are You Christmas. That song slaps. You know.
Born for the end credits version performed by Faith Hill, though. That one's
Okay.
ridiculous. That one, it's cute
you-
when the little kid sings it.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Yeah.
oversell. Don't make it a ballad. Make it a sweet, yearning
Yeah,
child.
looking out your window on a December night. Yeah, that's how it should be.
We don't need to be going full power ballad with it. I will.
No,
There's
no.
another
Have
end
you
credit
guys
song.
seen? Sorry, keep going. There's another end credit song.
Yeah, there's an end credit song performed by the Bare Naked Ladies,
Word?
and it's called Green Christmas, and it's also kind of a banger. I didn't know the guys who wrote the Big Bang Theory theme song had that in them, but I guess they do. Perhaps I've
I
been
forgot that
sleeping.
the Bare Naked Ladies did the Big Bang Theory theme
Oh,
song.
that's tough.
That's what I think of first when I hear the name Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I
tough
have a very
correlation.
PG
There
mind,
were-
obviously.
You're thinking about Sheldon, old Sheldon, not young Sheldon.
Not
Oh,
young,
yeah.
young Sheldon.
Old Sheldon is
Um,
my Sheldon.
I-
What can I say?
There was a time in my life where I watched, I want to say about 5 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, and then I realized halfway through the 5th season, I was like, this is bad. I don't like watching this. And then I stopped, and I never finished.
And that's
I never finished.
that's character growth right there.
You came to
Have you
enlightenment.
guys-
You woke up. 5
I did.
seasons in.
I was in a coma.
You came to your
5
senses.
seasons in, I woke up. Have you guys seen what, like, the girl, Taylor Momsen, the girl who plays Cindy Lou Who, what she looks like now?
No, I don't think I have.
She's like a goth baddie.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Good for her. Glad to see
Good for
she's
her.
doing well.
Oh, she is
I
a goth
think if I
baddie.
remember right. Yes! I think if I remember right, she was like in a Screamo band for a while too.
A lot of different
Sure.
Cindy
Yeah.
Lou Who versions here. That's awesome.
Anyways.
Yeah, guys, should we move on to our scores here? I feel
Shall we?
like
Well, I think let's rank the babies. Let's do some bucket
okay,
babies.
maybe we should
Bucket
do some bucket babies. Uh,
I think we should do some bucket babies. I gotta
now
be honest.
are we saying like the best baby for the film? Because some of these babies are scary, some of them aren't scary. Like, what are we saying when we're
I'm
rating a
gonna say-
baby? I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around. You know,
I want to say the baby. I think just how much we like the baby.
How
you know?
much we
'Cause
like
I'm gonna
the
be
baby.
honest,
kind
that's-
of,
yeah.
kind of like
I
our
think-
film ratings. It's how much we like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Grinch baby's number 1 for me.
Really?
I love Baby Grinch.
I think Baby Grinch
love
is my
Baby
number
Grinch.
one. I think Baby Grinch is my number one as well.
I like him. I don't know if I put him number one though.
Are we gonna have to
Still
have a
very
score?
good.
Are we gonna have to have a scoring system for our bucket babies?
Baby bucket, a bucket baby score.
Bucket baby score. We should have a different scoring system for this one though. You know, we should do we should do
5.
baby stars. How many baby stars are we
Baby
giving them?
stars. Yeah, bucket baby stars.
Okay, cool. Well, and let's just add our stars up, you know? Yeah. And for star baby, you know, we just have to understand that the stars aren't in correlation to its name per se.
Right. So
Yeah.
clearly,
Yeah.
the baby is in the stars. So he kind of owns all the stars.
Okay, should we each go through and give each baby a certain amount of stars? I can go first if that
Are we
if
doing
that
it
makes
out
things
of
a little
like
easier.
5?
Yeah,
5
I think
stars?
there's 5 total.
Yeah.
I'll give
Okay.
Baby
Yeah,
Grinch.
okay.
I'll give Baby Grinch. I'm giving him all my stars, 5 stars. Ron Burgundy Baby. I'll give 3. Robo Baby. I'm giving 1 star. I didn't like that baby. I'm gonna break your arm, baby. I'm gonna give 2 stars because that's a scary baby. I didn't really like the baby, but it had an effect on me. You know, Star Child. I'm gonna give Star Child also 5 stars because Star Child is a very, very important character when it comes to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Are we wanting to keep track of who gave what baby an amount of stars? I think I'm getting into my head about the system a
maybe-
little bit too much. It's stars that we're giving
I
to
think you
babies
are.
at movies.
I think, what if we just average out the stars?
Oh, I was gonna say we just add all of our stars together.
Oh.
No, averaging it out works too. We do an average system for our score, so we should just pile on our praises to these babies.
It's true.
That's true, they are children.
So 15 stars is the
Colin-
max. 0 is.
Yeah, 15 stars.
You can give a baby 0 stars if you'd like.
I can.
You can
okay.
keep your stars for a future baby.
I can reserve this. So if I give, does that mean that I can give a baby a max of like 10 stars if I choose not to give any stars to a baby?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me
Holy
think. Let me
shit.
think this through. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wait.
break your arm.
Okay.
Baby gets 0 stars.
Okay.
Baby doesn't get any.
Okay.
Baby doesn't get any stars.
I'm gonna break your arm, baby,
Star baby
referring
gets
to Spirited Away, baby, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Baby
Yes.
gets 10 in that regard. Okay. Star
Okay.
Baby gets 10 stars. He's everything.
Want me to add your stars for you over here?
Sure, that'd be
Okay.
very helpful.
Okay. Great.
I
Great.
think.
Robo baby, what are we thinking?
Can I do halves? Can I do like 4.5?
Sure.
No!
Sure. So Robo
Full
baby gets
stars!
4.5
Full
stars. 4.5. Colin can only do half stars. We can only do normal stars.
Okay,
What
I
is
can do it.
what does Ron
Okay.
Burgundy baby get?
Okay, Ron Burgundy Baby is gonna get. He's gonna get a rock solid 3. 3
Okay.
stars.
I like 3 stars.
Yeah.
And what do we think about Baby Grinch?
Baby Grinch can get 4.
Okay, I like it.
Rock solid.
Rachel, what are we thinking for giving stars to the babies? The babies of the bucket.
Baby Grinch, 5 stars.
Okay.
I love
awesome.
Baby Grinch.
I love Baby Grinch.
Ron Burgundy Baby, like 1 star.
1 star.
Robo
that's
Baby,
messed up.
3 stars.
Okay, that's crazy. Spirited Away?
I'm gonna break your arm, baby. 2 stars. 2
okay.
stars.
Okay. What about Star Child?
Star Child can get 3 stars.
Okay.
Respectable.
Should we? Oh, I guess we gotta sort these now, huh? Okay, Spirited Away, baby. Our least best baby of the bucket, only with 4 stars. Ron Burgundy baby has 7. Robo Baby has 7.5. Baby Grinch has 14, and Star Child has 18. Right after establishing that a baby's max stars is 15, we have a baby with 18, and that's
We have a
okay.
baby with 18 stars.
And that's okay because Colin decided to save up his stars because he knows how to
He
play the
did.
game.
Dude, Robo Baby went way up.
He does.
Robo Baby
That's crazy.
Robo Baby
7.5?
Baby was dead last.
I quite enjoyed my time with Robo Baby. You
I-
know?
His- Robo Baby was
his
so
head
scary.
Pivots completely all the way around. It's not right.
Sorry,
Robo
we should
Baby.
say Robo Baby referring to the hallucinatory baby from Trainspotting with some tragedy, behind him. Trainspotting, bad movie to watch, I'll say. It's an all right movie, bad movie to watch.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're objectively wrong.
So, anyways, let's rate the Grinch. Now, I'm thinking through my scores here because this is, I'd say, out of all three Grinch movies, this is maybe my least favorite one, but that doesn't mean that I don't like it. And I think I'm gonna hit this Grinch film. I'm gonna give this an 89. I think an 80.
89?
I'm gonna give it an 89.
So much higher than Trainspotting.
Yeah, an 89. I think that's what Jim Carrey's Grinch deserves. I think I would give the original one. I would give the original one a 99. I don't think I'm giving it my 100. And then I give Cumberbatch somewhere in like early 90s, maybe like a 91. It's not that high above How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but we're just rating How the Grinch Stole Christmas in this moment. Colin, what are we ranking this film?
What am I thinking? I like it. I like the Christmas spirit. It is a indulgent watch for sure.
Yeah.
It is an indulgent. But I do really like how you said the Who's needed to learn the lesson that consumerism sucks.
Yeah.
It is not why you should be celebrating a holiday. This is a bit of an aside, but there was one time I was in like Hobby Lobby in like 2022. I was like doing some Christmas shopping for like
Hobby Lobby loves the Grinch. That's where I got him.
Yeah. Hobby Lobby loves the Grinch. And there's one time I saw they had these like throw pillows and they had the quote from the book that says maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means a little bit more.
Wow. I think about that quote daily.
Yeah, which is kind of insane when you
That's
think about it.
insane.
Food for thought. Food for thought to see that on a product that you could purchase.
It really
during
is.
Christmas season.
It really
Discounted.
is.
Buy one, get one free or something. That was wild. That was a wild thing.
A Grinch count? Oh my god.
Anyway, this is a fun movie based on a fun guy, and there are so many Jim Carrey line reads that are seared into my memory that I forgot that I really like. I could quote a lot of this movie, and I didn't realize that I could.
Really?
What would I wear? That part.
What would I wear?
So good. That entire monologue where he's like, "Well, I'll go. I'll be fashionably late." That whole thing seared into my brain, and I forgot about it. So, partially because of nostalgia, partially because I think it's just cool that they built all of that.
Yeah.
87.
Wow. The Grinch is really, really coming home with it. Dang, that's an impressive score so far. Rachel, bring us home. Send the Grinch to the high mountains of Mount Crumpet, where it belongs with all of our other beautiful movies at our top here. What are we giving How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey?
73.
Okay. That's better than I thought you were going to do. Okay.
Yeah, I thought this was going to get like low 50s.
No.
Let's see here.
I think I have that like air of nostalgia because I did watch it when I was a kid, so I can't knock it for that, and I can't knock it for the heart that it has, how much effort they put into the set and the prosthetics, and I don't know.
Yeah. The Grinch is sitting kind of pretty. The Grinch is sitting in our like middle movie rankings. The Grinch has an 83. That is 2 points above The Godfather. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is better than The Godfather, and 2 points behind 2001: A Space Odyssey, which makes sense. Our top five still being in order from best to worst is Parasite, Brokeback Mountain, Black Christmas, Fight Club, and Little Women. That's our top five right now, which is pretty impressive. But Grinch is seventh in line for being the best movie of all time, which makes sense to me.
It ranked higher than Trainspotting. Every movie that ranks higher than Trainspotting, I'm gonna throw a fit about. I'm really going to throw a fit because I feel like Trainspotting deserves better.
Yeah.
And
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is better than The Godfather, Spirited Away, Halloween, Shaun of the Dead, Trainspotting, and Anchorman. and that's just where we are as
One of
a
these
society.
things is not like the other. Train spotting deserves to be higher.
Yeah. Colin, you gave
Yeah,
you
Grandpa.
gave this a higher score than the Grinch. Sorry, you gave the Grinch a higher score than Train Spotting.
did?
Rachel gave this, a
Okay.
lot. Well, like an 8-point lower score than Train Spotting.
It has a better baby.
It does
I'm
have a
sorry.
better baby. It does have a better
It has
baby.
a better baby.
Grinch baby.
See? They're
Oh
not making
man,
plushies of the hallucinatory ceiling baby that's head spins around.
they
okay?
sure not
That's
with
all
Draw
I'm gonna-
Baby.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
And that's a good place to leave it. Guys, what an episode of The Bucket. I love this movie. I love the Grinch. The Grinch is awesome. The Grinch is my favorite holiday character. He's just such a character. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in next week when we're talking about The Holdovers. Excited to watch that, excited to talk about it. Yeah, and I think that about wraps it up for The Bucket. I've been Ben.
I've been Rachel.
There we go.
And I've been Colin. We should do an order. We should make an order for this.
I think the names you just got to jump on it as quickly as you can once you hear someone say your name.
Okay.
I think that's we could do an order, but the bucket has never been organized. Okay. Well, guys,
That's true.
that's it for The Bucket. It's time to kick the bucket. Everybody have a good.
I think it's time to kick the bucket.
Time to kick
Yeah,
the
we're kicking the
bucket.
bucket.
It's time to kick the bucket. You guys all have a wonderful holiday season. Stay Grinchy, Buckethead. Stay Grinchy. Wow, guys.
Quick question. Wait. Are you still recording?
I still am. Yeah, we could get this in there.
Okay. Quick question. Would you would you smash the Grinch?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
You would boink the Grinch?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Would.
Okay, Colin,
Would.
would you? Would you boink the Grinch?
Would.
Maybe after a little bit of hoo hash. Maybe. If I had that in my system,